I am in charge of the games for my sister's baby shower. Today is Friday and the baby shower will be tomorrow. So I need to get everything together and set up so that it is all ready to go for tomorrow. I went to Walmart this morning to buy some stuff that I need for the games. And then I have 2 orders from Amazon that should be getting here today. It says 4:45 to 7:45, so I'm hoping that it gets here like closer to the 4:45 time mark because I do have a football game to go to tonight. So hopefully that'll come in and I can get that ready. If not, then we'll just continue on tomorrow. But let me go ahead and tell you all the games that we are planning on playing. So I have my notebook here. This is going to be very important for me tomorrow, so that I can stay organized and have everything in order, and then just start marking things off as we go. So I have 17 games, I think, listed on here. The first one is going to be the necklace game, the don't cross your legs, and whoever has the most necklaces wins. The next one is the pacifier hunt. That I am waiting from Amazon for all the little pacifiers. I think I ordered a pack of 150. The measuring game, the measure the belly game, pin the pacifier. That's the other one that's coming from Amazon. The clothes hanger game, the guessing game, which is I have a container and I'm gonna fill it with cookies. And then the diaper game, baby food game, word scramble, cotton game, what's in your phone game, baby name race, baby animal game, baby items begin with this letter, baby trivia, true or false. And then I have on here first arrival, because whoever is the first to arrive at the baby shower gets a prize for being the first one here. Let me show you what I have from Walmart and then we'll start getting things together. Okay, you guys, so here is what I have. This is what I've got from Walmart. Now, I wasn't supposed to buy any prizes because my sisters were taking care of that, but my other sisters, not the one that's having the baby. But I went ahead and got just a few more. I think I got 5, just in case there's like ties or anything like that, so that we don't run out of prizes too quickly. So I got this 6 pair of Halloween earrings. I thought these were really cute. I don't know who all is into Halloween the way that we are, but I really like these. And then a candle, pumpkin spice, of course. This little plant here, the little succulent, I loved this blue little pot right there that it comes in. A little light up jack-o'-lantern, and then just this glass jack-o'-lantern Halloween cup. So those are gonna be just extra prizes. This is gonna be for the guessing game. So I'm gonna put some of the crackers in here. And then this is gonna be the measuring game, the measure your belly game. This is for the, like, you have to guess the baby food. And I got 7. I only meant to get 5, or the plan was to get 5, but I couldn't decide on which ones because I don't want to make it too easy. So I didn't get banana because we don't want, everybody knows the banana one, right? And then I grabbed a newborn size pack of diapers, and then the chocolate bars. And then here are my clothespins for the clothes hanger game. And then I grabbed some ribbon just for like decorative purposes. And that is all that I got. I also need to do some printouts. So those will be part of the game. These flowers, you guys, the mums that I got a few videos back, I killed them, okay? They are dead, they dried out. So it just looks empty out there, and I am done with real plants because I don't know, I can't keep them alive. So I bought these and I'm gonna stick them in that planter with the dead mums. So we'll do that later also. So yeah, that is what we got. I'm gonna go down the list and start getting things together for each of the games. I'm gonna go grab a tote bag so that I have everything in there. The first game is the necklace game, which my sister, one of my sisters, she said that she got the necklaces for this game, so I don't have to do that part, but I do want to make a sign for it. So let me start with that and make a sign for the necklace game. I am referencing a sign from Pinterest. I'm just copying the wording from it and then just making it my own with the font and the colors. And I am using my Silhouette app on my computer, and I am going to be printing these signs on cardstock. So I have 3 sisters. I am the oldest of the 4 of us, and the one that is having the baby right now is the youngest. I am 10 years older than her, and this is her 3rd child. She has a boy and a girl, and she is having another girl. So this will be my 4th niece, and she will be number 6 of all the nieces and nephews together. So this is how my sign turned out. I had grabbed some 8x10 picture frames because that was the idea, to put them in these picture frames, but that did not work. I don't know why I thought that it was going to be the right size. So I had to scratch that idea and come up with something else. Okay, so the picture frames did not work. I don't know why I thought that just like regular paper would fit in here. I thought it was the same size, but it's not. So we are moving on to plan B, which I have this easel here and a paper towel holder. You guys, we are on a budget, okay? We are working with what we have. So the idea is, I think I only have 2 signs. So one of the signs I'm gonna put in this stand, and then the other sign I'm going to glue onto this stand or paper towel holder. So let me go ahead and make my next sign, and then we'll see which one we place on which stand. Okay, so here is the pacifier hunt sign. Now, whenever the pacifiers do come in, I do want to glue maybe a couple on here or somewhere around here so they know what they're looking for, because I think they are pretty small. So I think the pacifier hunt one I'm gonna put on this stand, and this one I think I'm gonna use some glue dots to stick it on there, and then that way maybe the necklaces we can lay them just right here across from there. So I'm gonna also put a glue dot on that and just make sure that it stays there. I don't know if it's gonna be windy tomorrow or anything, so I don't want these like flying off or falling off or anything like that. So I'm gonna grab some glue dots and just glue these on here just like so. It was in fact very windy the next day, so these glue dots were very necessary. And I don't know if it's just my wishful thinking, but I think the sign covers up the fact that this stand is actually a paper towel holder. Like, you can't really tell because all you see is a stand and the sign. I could have made the sign smaller and then cut it to the size of the frames, and that would have worked, but this was just so much easier. I don't think I can describe myself as a patient person or an impatient person. It really just depends on the day or how much time I have or whatever it is I'm doing, case by case. And this day was just not the day to do that. Maybe if I had more time. And there are my 2 signs. For being on a budget, I think that is perfect, and it turned out really nice. So let's move on to what is next on my list. Now, the measuring game. So let me get all of that ready and get it all together in a bag. I need my yarn for that and some scissors, and then we'll just be passing it around so that everybody can cut their piece. Next is pin the pacifier. I'm waiting for Amazon to bring that, so we're gonna move over to the clothes hanger game. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this game or if it's just like a Mexican game, because this game did not pop up, not even once, in all of the, like, I was looking up baby shower games to play on Pinterest and on Google, and all of the sites, none of them mentioned this, but this is a game that we play at every single baby shower. And basically the point of the game is you have to take the little clothes hanger pins off with one hand, one by one, without dropping them. Once you drop one pin, that's it, the game is over for you, and whoever was able to hold the most pins wins. Another game that a lot of the guests weren't familiar with, well, it's not really a game, you just get a prize for being the first arrival, and that is again something that we always do. I don't know if it's Mexican thing, but there were 2 ladies that arrived first, and they arrived together towards the middle of like us playing the games. I went ahead and told them that they get a prize for being first arrivals, and they looked very confused. They didn't want to get a prize. They were like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yes, like this is something that we always do." I think they thought maybe I was just trying to be nice. Okay, you guys, can you guess how many cookies fit in here? I want y'all to let me know. I want y'all to put it in the comments. So pause the video, go put in the comments how many cookies do you think are in this little bottle, there are 224 animal crackers in here. So we'll see who wins that one. On my next page over here, guess how many cookies. I'm gonna write the answer on here, and then I'll cover it up with a little sticky note just in case, because I am gonna be flipping through here. This is gonna be what I'm using tomorrow. So I'm gonna write my answer down and then cover it up with a sticky note. Our closest guesser was under by 21. His guess was 203. And there were a few people that even guessed under 100. Next is going to be the diaper game. So I went a little overboard because I didn't know which ones would be like the toughest, which ones I should go for. So I think I'm gonna do only 5 diapers. So I have to pick 5 of these, and I'm gonna go ahead and label my diapers and do that today so that I can have it all set up. But tomorrow, before the baby shower, is when I'll melt the chocolates and spread it on there. So for now, I'm gonna pick my 5 chocolates. I'm gonna pick which ones are gonna be like, which one's gonna be number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, and write it down in my notebook. And then tomorrow, I will melt the chocolates. You guys, look at these little diapers. They were so cute. It just gave me baby fever. Just kidding, you guys. I'm already a grandma. I do not need any babies, but they were so cute. My grandbaby is already 2 years old, so it has been that long since I have seen little baby diapers. Anyways, I am just cutting out some little squares so that I can number them, and these will be the ones that I put on the diaper. I ended up going with Snickers, Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger, and Kit Kat. And I'm gonna go ahead and write down in my notebook as to which one is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And tomorrow when we are playing the game, I can just check back and check for the correct answers. And these little Ziploc bags that I'm placing everything in, that just made everything so easy. I wasn't scrambling to find everything that I needed for certain games. Everything was all put together in one little bag. All I had to do was grab it and we were ready for the next game. I've moved on to the baby food game. I think I picked out corn, sweet potato, pumpkin, pineapple, and green beans for this game. And it's kind of like the diaper game, except the diaper game, you only get to like inspect it and smell it to see what kind of chocolate bar it is. And the baby food game, you will have the chance to taste it if you want. And of course, whoever gets the most correct wins. And let me tell you guys, I picked some good ones because nobody got all 5 correct on either game. I have my next couple of games ready. I have my diaper game. I added some pins in here, 4 cards that are numbered 1 through 5, and then my chocolates that I will be using, and I will melt these tomorrow. And then I have my baby food game. They can smell it and they can taste it. So I have another bag in here with some spoons. Everybody, I think I'm gonna do 4 volunteers for this one and the chocolate game. I'm gonna do 4 volunteers, and they'll each get 5 spoons. So they'll have a different one for each of the baby food. And then I also have the numbered cards, the cards numbered 1 through 5, and some pins in this one as well. Of course, I could use the same pins, but I don't want to be like scurrying to find them if they got misplaced or whatever. You know how it gets. So this way it'll just be more safe. So I have 4 pins in here and 4 pins in the other one. So the next thing that we're gonna do, I think is going to be, I have one more game that I need to get into a bag, and that's going to be the cotton game. So I'm going to find some cotton rounds, which I should have some, and a big spoon. We're gonna need a spoon for that, and we're gonna need some blindfolds, which the pacifier, the pacifier on the baby game, when that comes in, that has some eye masks. So I'll be using that for this game as well. And then after that, the rest of these are printouts. So once I get the cotton game, I'm going to print out some word scrambles, the what's in your phone game, baby name race, baby animal game, baby items that begin with this letter, the baby trivia, and the true or false. Let me get the cotton game together and then I'll do all the printouts. This cotton ball game is another one of those games that didn't show up anywhere on any of the like baby shower game idea sites. So I'm thinking this might be another Mexican game. So if you're not familiar with it, the idea is you are blindfolded. The cotton balls are going to be laid out in front of you, just spread out. You are going to put the bowl on top of your head, and with the big spoon and being blindfolded, you are going to try to scoop as many as you can into that bowl. And whoever got the most cotton balls in their bowl, I think it's for a certain amount of time, wins. And this is just one of those really funny games because people will be so careful not to drop any cotton balls from their spoon, and the whole time the spoon is empty. There's a few other games that we always play and I think are just Mexican games, but I opted out of them this time because we weren't expecting a whole lot of people. So that's why I was actually Googling what like baby shower games people usually play, and a lot of these printouts, these are something that we have never done before. The pacifier hunt, that was the first time that we've ever done that, but they were all fun and we had a good time. I think that is all that I am able to do today. The Amazon delivery is still not here yet, but I have to get going to the game, so we'll pick this back up tomorrow and finish setting everything up, melt the chocolates, hide the pacifiers, yeah, just get everything set up. And let me show you what things are looking like right now and what I did finish doing. First of all, this is my workspace. It is a big mess, but that's okay. We'll worry about the mess some other time. Here is my big bag of tricks. Here's all the games that I was able to get in here. So we have quite a few. I didn't end up using... There's one that I scratched out. The baby items begin with this letter because it just seemed really difficult and I didn't want it to take way too long. So I X'd that one out, but I am going to do some of the other games twice. And then also I do have I ended up doing the true or false and the baby trivia as tiebreakers. So I do have a list of like tiebreakers over here. And then again, here are my signs. I still am waiting for the little pacifier to put one on there. The leftover diapers, I'm gonna give these to my sister and see if she'll use them. I did buy the Parents' Choice, which was like the cheapest brand there, I think. So I don't know if she'll want them. If not, it's fine. I know when my babies were little, I always used Huggies on them because that's just what worked the best for them. Anytime that I tried to change diapers, it would like cut them on the sides. So I always stuck to Huggies. And these, because I was doing a game, I just got the cheap one. Okay, these were like $4 something. And diapers are so expensive now, so I had to get these. Here are all my printouts. So I have 2 of these baby shower name race sheets, or 2 sets, because I do think that I'll do 2 games. So it'll be 2 games of 5 people each playing, and then the winner of each gets a prize. And then this baby animal game, the same thing. I did 2 sets of 5, and you just have to match the animal with the little baby animal. And on this one, the baby shower name race, you have to write down a baby name that begins with each letter, and whoever finishes first is the winner. And then the word scramble, I think I have 10 of these, and this will just be whoever finishes first wins. And then the what's in your phone game, I do have 20 of these because I figured everybody can play this, and hopefully there's not too many of like the same amount of points. It's very varied, so hopefully we can get a winner, and if not, if we have a lot of ties, then we'll do the tiebreakers. So that is what I have right now, you guys. I am so excited. I can't wait for tomorrow. Anyways, you guys, so I gotta get going for today, and I will see y'all back tomorrow, okay? It is the next day. My mom and my sister should be here in a little bit to help me decorate outside and set everything up together, because I don't think I mentioned this, but the party is going to be here at my house, but I'm not the one hosting it. I'm just kind of like letting them borrow my space. So they're going to be here a little bit later to set up all the chairs and the tables and the decorations and all of that. So some things I'm not able to do yet until all of that is set up, like hiding the pacifiers and putting up the little like baby poster for the pin the pacifier game. But I'm gonna do what I can right now before they get here. So I think I'm gonna melt the chocolates into the diapers. I still need to glue the little pacifier on the sign, and then also, do y'all remember these flowers? I'm gonna go do that as well. And I think that's it. Everything else I have to wait until everything is actually set up. But here is my Amazon package. Let's go ahead and open this and see what everything looks like. This must be the little pacifiers. I was expecting something bigger. Look at how small this is. They're gonna be super tiny. So let's see what they look like. They are super tiny. Here's the little pacifiers. Okay, this is what they look like. So they are really tiny, but I'm thinking that'll be okay. That way it's like a real challenge to see these and not like just be able to spot them all over the place really easily. So I think these will work. I will show y'all how that turns out, but I'm gonna go ahead and glue one of these onto the sign so that people know what they're actually looking for. And I'm also gonna set some of these inside, like in some of the areas that I think people will be passing through, like to go to the bathroom and in the bathroom. I think I'll put some around in there also. And other than that, we are going to be outside, so I think most of them I'll just set outside. Super tiny, but I think it'll still be good. And then here's the pin, the pacifier on the baby. Okay, so it comes with a pretty good sized poster of the baby. So this I like. It's turned out really nice. It's a good size. And then it comes with all the little pacifiers, and it's got a space here to put the name. So I'm also going to need a Sharpie for this game. And then it comes with 2 eye masks, but this one is paper. So hopefully that doesn't like rip or anything, but it is paper. This one is like a fabric material. I don't know what fabric that is, but yeah, this I'm also going to be using for the cotton game. So I'm going to put this in another Ziploc bag along with a Sharpie. So I am just gathering everything up, making sure I have everything in my bag, getting all my papers together, and then I will be gluing the little pacifier on the sign, and I'm just using some Gorilla super glue, and that worked out great. And then I felt like the signs were missing something, so I went ahead and found some like little jewels, so I just stuck those on in the corners, and that just gave it an extra little touch. I think it made it look prettier. And now moving on to the chocolates, I put these in a bowl and microwaved them for 30 seconds, and that was enough to get them all nice and melty. I stirred them around and then just placed them in the diaper. It looks gross being in the diaper, but it is just chocolate. This game was really fun, and like I said, nobody got all 5 correct, and there was not even a tie for like the top correct answers, which I think it was 4. So I'm gonna finish doing this, put them all back in my Ziploc bag, and then we'll head outside. Okay, I'm almost done here. This is my last one. And then I'm gonna grab my fake flowers that I got from Walmart and head outside and put them in that pot. Last year, I did really good with all of my plants. I had so many beautiful plants. I had a little herb garden. Everything was going so well. And I don't know what happened this year. For some reason, I have not been able to keep anything alive, which is a big bummer, but I am determined to next year be on my plant game and have lots of plants and flowers that are thriving. But this year just was not the year. You guys, it is 2:30. The party starts at 5, so we have a little over 2 hours. My mom and my sisters came over and they helped me decorate, so we have everything decorated. I will show y'all that in a little bit, but I just have a couple of things to finish setting up. So I have my big bag of games here that we're gonna take outside, and then also I have my little backpack in here where I have some extra pens, scissors, some more note cards, some tape. I just want to be prepared and have everything that I may need. My sister did, she made the little necklaces, so I'll show y'all that in a minute. And then she also had already had one of these ready to go, and she has a little bow on hers, so I'm gonna use hers. And then I couldn't find my ribbon, but my mom, she brought some ribbon over, so I did the same thing to one of my hangers, and that way we still have 2 going around. So these just look a little bit cutesy more than they were. So here is this game, and we're gonna be having both of these going around at the same time, because these are a little bit more time consuming to go through everybody that wants to play. So we're gonna have 2 going around, and I'm gonna set these in my big tote bag over here. So let's head outside, because I have to hang the poster for the big pin the pacifier on the baby. I have to find a spot for that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start setting some of these out in random places. And then we have some decorations in here that we kept in here because it is windy outside. I don't know if it still is, but hopefully there's not too much damage out there right now, because I haven't been out there since we set everything up and my mom and my sisters left. So let's go ahead and go outside. Okay, so this big balloon thing, this is gonna be outside, and we didn't want it to blow over, so it's still in here. And this one, these are very lightweight, so also these are in here just until a little bit later, so that they don't blow away. Okay, so here are all the tables. Like I said, they're just up here right now so that they'll be in the shade, but these are all gonna go out there. I'm thinking on this side of the house, because that's where we get shade first, And then here is all the prizes. We are still missing 5, I think, that someone else is going to bring over. But here is our prize table. And then look at how beautiful this turned out. I really, really love it. As you can see, it is going to be a girl. It looks like the white is deflating over there, but yeah, like I said, it is very, very windy, so everything is like toppling over, but it still looks really, really pretty. And I think the big box baby and the balloons are gonna go right here in this corner. This thing keeps also blowing over. I put it on this thing so that it'll be heavy enough, and it still keeps blowing over. Here are the little necklaces that my sister brought over, and I had this little basket from all my thrifting, so I put them in here, and I think I'm gonna tie a ribbon around here just to make it look a little bit more pretty. So there is that game, and we're gonna set out the other one right next to it. I realized I didn't even show you what the necklaces look like. It just looks like a bunch of ribbon in there, but they do have a little pacifier pin through them. I think my sister must have bought the same little pacifier pack from Amazon that I did, because it was the exact same one. So like I said, we didn't want everything set out yet because it is a very hot day today. That is why I am wearing shorts and a sleeveless blouse, because it was just too hot. But anyways, we didn't want the chairs to get too hot to sit on when everybody got there, but my sisters and my mom are supposed to be coming over a little bit earlier than the party is supposed to start, around 4, so that we can actually get the table set out and place them all where we want them to be. I'm gonna go ahead and set out some more of these pacifiers. The winner for this game gathered 37 pacifiers. So you guys, of course, every baby is special, and we can't wait to meet every single one of them. But this baby is extra special because the last baby girl that we have had in our family was 11 years ago. It has been that long since a baby girl. I do have a granddaughter that is 1 year old, but none of us have gotten to meet her yet. She lives in Germany. She was born over there. My daughter and my son-in-law are a military family, and they just haven't been able to make it down to visit, and neither have we. So I set out a few of these. I still have a lot more. I think I'm being stingy and not wanting to put too many out, but there is a lot. But I do want to wait until we get all the tables out, and then also like the balloon thing, and then these blocks, and so that I can like set them all around everywhere where we're gonna be, in the areas that we're gonna be at. I want to set some more of these out, and also I'm about to go put some in the bathroom right now. But other than that, you guys, I am done. I have all my games ready and set up and ready to go for when everybody gets here. So it is now 3 o'clock. My mom and my sisters are going to be here at 4, so I'm just going to make sure that everything is clean and set in its place. And that is it, you guys. And that is going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed me setting up all these games. I am so excited for everyone to get here already so that we can begin. Have a good time. Of course, celebrate my sister and the new baby on the way. And just have a good time. Just play the games, have fun, and just enjoy everybody. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications, and keep leaving me comments, you guys. I love hearing from you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.